Anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 people, members of the community, the public, packed the parking lot behind me. We wanted to give the people who couldn't make it up here a closer look. We're seeing t-shirts, we're seeing flowers. There's a poem here. Pushing what are considered normal acts of bullying carry definite consequences. Board members found this hole cut into the chain link fence. They believe the vandals got in this way. Attack happened right here inside cell number 26. This stuff is very heavy. The guys installing all of this copper piping think that there's about 1,000 pounds. Photographer Mike and I have decided we are going to purchase a ticket. We're sharing it, and Mike contributed $1. I contributed the change. Skid marks on Northern Avenue indicate the driver may have been heading westbound, that she may have applied the brakes in order to keep from going through that wall. Suspect or suspects either break into a car or enter an unlocked vehicle. They immediately grab a garage door opener and the address off the vehicle registration card and immediately head to the victim's house. Well, they can't find part of the ear. They're not certain that it was swallowed. They simply can't find it. That detention officer is just 22 years old. She's been on the job for about a year. She was ready to come back to work today despite the attack. She says she was doing a routine check of the cells when all of this happened. Today, she told us the details of the attack. She also showed us a photo of the injury, and that is very graphic.
I'm standing right here, and I'm watching somebody that's standing up there with their back turned but bent over.
Andrew Davis thought 2 other inmates were fighting when he heard the commotion, but when he looked up, he realized it was much worse.
I just immediately ran up the stairs, me and another guy.
He had her in a chokehold. I saw that blood was coming from her ears.
Harris and Ricky Shillingford were the first to help the detention officer, 22-year-old Rachel Harris. Surveillance cameras captured her checking cells moments before being attacked by an inmate named Bobby Ruiz. You can also see that it took just moments for others to come to her aid.
I was kicking him, trying to make him pay for what he did.
The look in her on her face was just pure terror.
The attack happened right here inside cell number 26. The doors have been locked all day. No inmates have been housed here, and that's because this remains a crime scene.
I felt him being pulled off of me, and I knew that they were over there helping me.
Part of the officer's ear was bit off by Ruiz. She came to the jail today to thank the men who saved her.
It meant a lot, more than you would think it would, because you don't expect these guys to, when you have one of them on top of you, you don't expect the rest of them to come help you.
The detention officer is on medical leave for 2 to 4 weeks, and when she returns, she'll be placed on light duty. We'll probably have reconstructive surgery. The 2 inmates we spoke to this afternoon received minor injuries while trying to save her, fractures to their hands. All of the inmates today, and in this particular pod, had pizza for lunch, and that was the sheriff thanking them for helping their officer. Reporting live, Anita Roman, Fox 10 News. Now, the residents we spoke to describe it as bittersweet. They told us that they were happy to go home, excited to be back in Yarnell, but at the same time, they were sad for all the loss suffered.
Yarnell resident?
Yarnell residents started pulling up to a checkpoint on Highway 89 just a few miles from town around 9 a.m., ready to go home.
We can't wait. We can't wait because we've been living out of a hotel room.
The property Thomas McMahon and Nellie Carlson live on spared.
I've heard that I was very lucky because apparently my house, not only telephone line, power is on.
Jolene Aikman checked in knowing her fate was much different. Her mother's home burned in the Yarnell Hill fire. Are you going to rebuild?
Hopefully, if I get help. I don't have insurance.
Yavapai County officials estimate 30% of properties affected are uninsured. Updates were given during a press conference held in town today.
I am very, very concerned about those that are vulnerable. I'd like to see their services or services provided to them.
An assistance center has been set up here at the Yarnell Community Center along with a local church. This is where residents can come for information, for supplies, whatever it takes to start rebuilding and get back on their feet.
Today it's been almost matter of fact, you know, because they come in and I say, did you lose your house? Yes. And we're just trying to figure out where to go, what to do first.
More than half of the residents went back, all of them ready to work and make Yarnell home again.
It's time to rebuild, and we're not going to let the memory of these 19 firefighters go in vain. So Yarnell will come back. It'll be stronger than ever.
Nonprofits like the Red Cross, Salvation Army, among other agencies, tell us that they'll be staged in Yarnell for at least the next year to assist residents. They tell us the best way to help is cash donations. Reporting live in Prescott, Anita Roman, Fox 10 News.